Assalamu alaikum, my dear students. Welcome back. It's me, Hasina Afroz, Assistant Professor of Milestone College. Today, our lecture on Chapter 4. In the last session, I discussed in same chapter Lesson 1 and 2. Today, I will discuss Lesson 3 and 5. Our today's topics are management of time and management of energy. From today's discussion, you can able to know what is schedule of time, necessity of the time schedule, considerable matter of preparing time schedule, considerable matter of utilizing the energy, technique of work easily with less energy. Let's start the details. Among the human resources of family, time is one of the important resources. Time is such a kind of resource which does not stay constant and does not wait for anyone. You already know time and tides wait for none. Time is the most limited resource which can't be expended or reduced in any condition. So, which is the most limited resource? Time is the most limited resource. Time can never be saved. Which resource can never be saved? Time. Rather, it is used in different sort of activities. The person who engages himself or herself with the time appropriately through different significant activities, he or she becomes more successful in life. With the proper utilization of time, people individually and socially can make valuable contribution. For proper utilization of time, every person needs to make a plan for 24 hours. So, what is the time schedule? From the beginning of the day to till beginning of the next day, what are the activities to be done during that time, when to be done, and every day how much time will be spent for that specific activity, etc. that will be in a chart or plan which is called time schedule. Understand, my dear students? In every person's life, as a time is his or her own resource. As such, the time schedule is different from each other. According to every person's habit, liking, need, requirement, etc., the time schedule is being prepared. Look, necessity of time schedule. To prepare the time schedule, all the daily activities have to be written according to time. The schedule has to be kept in such a place so that it is easily visible. If the activities are done by following the schedule, formally that will become habit. As a result, the habit of completing the works on time develops and the tendency of misusing the time reduces. Success can come in life through utilizing the time properly. Necessity of time schedule at first creates idea about the work to be done. When some works with a time schedule, he or she can have a clear idea about all the works, which work is more important than the other. which work is better, which can be avoided. All these factors are considered at the time of preparing time schedule. Time schedule creates the habit of working on time. Since all the works to be done in a fixed time, it creates the habit of doing work within the time frame, and ultimately in future it becomes as a habit. Time schedule increases the idea about relation between the time and activity. Time schedule for work gives the idea about the work or activity for which time can or cannot be changed or rearranged. For example, time for visiting physician, going to school, or religious activities can't be changed. However, sleeping time, chatting time, or study time can be rearranged. Then, time schedule gives the idea about required time for each work. In the time schedule, time for each work is given. This gives the idea about the required time for individual work or activity. Correlation between work and recreation. Time schedule for work always gives emphasis on recreation. This helps to increase motivation on work. Then, increases work efficiency and speed. Work can be done on time if time schedule is set accordingly. This ultimately becomes a habit and helps to improve the efficiency in work. It also helps to increase inspiration in creative work. If the daily time schedule is followed, work can be finished in right time. This encourages in doing more work with the efficiency. In a student life, if the time schedule is followed, it helps to achieve success. So, everybody should work on time and should not waste the valuable time. Look, some points to consider it in preparing time schedule. Which are they? Determine the works to be done in a day. Give priority the work according to their importance. Time schedule should be done in consultation with the family members. Time for each work to be set according to its need, family condition, facilities, and family members' habit to be considered. Those who those work which could be done together should be put together to reduce time. Family works and activities to be divided into daily, weekly, and monthly basis. Weekly or monthly work should be separated from daily works. In the time schedule, allocation of time to be given on work, rest, and sleep. After hard work, easy work to be set. Listen, after hard work, easy work to be set. This will help to get enthusiasm in work. Timetable should be flexible so that it could be reviewed if required. Then management of energy. Energy is prime resource of family as money and time. Family members' health and satisfaction depends on what? Family members' health and satisfaction depends on proper utilization of this human resource, energy. Energy loss occurs due to improper use. As a result, reluctance, tiredness, and irritation occur towards work. If the energy is utilized through proper management, then the measure of it can be eliminated. To utilize the energy properly, there are some points to be considerable. Work to be done as per the set timetable. Determine in advance which work needs how much energy and how to get the work done. In distributing the works, emphasis should be given on the age, individual liking, and interest of the family member. Both the hands to be used for work. In addition, if the work is done with the correct posture, less energy will be required. Like sweeping the floor in standing position needs less energy than in sitting position. After heavy work, one should take rest or do some light work. Using of different tools will help to waste less energy. For example, use of pressure cooker, washing machine, oven, electric iron, etc. Techniques to work easily with less energy. In addition to above, by using certain techniques, different works can be done easily. In home management, these are known as techniques to work easily. Required techniques to work easily and with less energy. Required techniques are correct body posture and correct force to work. Work in right place and use of correct equipments. Work with right technique. Change of usable items. And change in the technique of preparing food. Let's start the details. For effective use of energy, work area should be such that it allows working with correct body posture and force. If the working equipments are within the reach, then energy can be saved. Work in right place and use of correct equipments. If the work is done at the right place, then energy can be saved. For instance, dine in the dining room, washing in the toilet, etc. If the required equipments are kept in the workplace, then energy is not lost in working. Using of right types of equipments also save energy. For example, use of mop to wipe the room is more comfortable than cloth. Work with right technique. Every work has some techniques. If the technique is followed, less energy will be used. For example, instead of washing the clothes separately, if all the clothes are washed together and dried together, then less time and energy will be used. Change of usable items. By changing the usual item, sometimes energy is saved, like use of plastic tablecloth instead of cotton one. Change in the technique of preparing food. Sometimes energy can be saved by the changing the technique used in preparing food. How? For example, for preparing salad, tomato and cucumber can be sliced instead of grinding. My dear students, let's ready for your exam. থ্যাংক ইউ, আল্লাহ হাফেজ।